This now brings me to the second part of my lecture on the trends and challenges that we now face. And let me highlight three trends. First, we are witnessing unprecedented growth in developing countries, most notably China and India, with greater integration of these economies into the global economy. This puts increasing pressure on Singapore to maintain a highly skilled workforce that leads the region. Achieving this requires ability, but also flexibility, so that we can upgrade our skills or develop new skills entirely. Only by doing so can we stay ahead of our neighbors who have greater natural resources and larger manpower bases. Second trend. The demand for goods will grow as the economic pie increases in size, but it will grow in ways which are difficult and hard to predict. Rising affluence will fuel the growth of an increasingly specialized services sector to cater to a variety of tastes. This in turn will lead to the creation of new classes of jobs, notably in the services and entertainment sector. For example, jobs as social media manager, search engine optimization specialist, and even professional blogger. These jobs did not exist even 10 years ago. But today they exist, and they are very well-paid jobs. As someone who has overseen a large media company's move to embrace the online platform, I can tell you that it is an exciting time, particularly for young people. Those of you preparing for the workforce will be confronted by a wide range of new and exciting occupations and careers. Most of the attention tends to be paid to high-end jobs, and is understandable. But at the other end of the social economic spectrum, there are 4 billion low-income consumers in today's world. As we have seen in China, and to a lesser extent in India, many of these people will successfully aspire to higher income levels with an accompanying expansion of demand and consumption. The third major trend is demographics. The increased affluence that I've described will be accompanied by change in life expectancy as well as lifestyles. People will live longer. People will have longer and more diverse careers. In some countries, the aging population, or as they call it, the silver population, because of the hair, I think, will put pressure on the social safety net. In other countries, this demographic shift presents an economic opportunity if one can accommodate the medical and lifestyle challenges that it raises. As I said earlier, many of you will not have one career. You will have 2, 3, maybe even 4 careers. Sometimes the reasons will be economic, to go for a better job. But there are also many people who change careers for self-fulfillment. I was reminded recently, for example, that Mr. William Lau, the chef owner of the restaurant Wild Rocket, gave up a lucrative career in law to set up his own restaurants, which are now very successful. I'm sure that Singaporeans, being the food lovers that we are, would welcome more of such mid-career changes, although we also need lawyers, of course. The challenge for higher education today, then, is to be more flexible. but without compromising the standards of excellence in education for which Singapore is well known.